You do not lose control of your emotions because you are weak. You lose control because you were never taught how to command them. Every time anger surges, every time anxiety crashes in, every time someone's words shake your heart, you think it is your personality. But the truth is far more unpolished. It is the surrendering of your inner authority. You want peace, but you react too quickly. You want strength, but you let your emotions drag you around like a puppet. You get angry, then regret it. You get scared, then blame yourself. You stay silent, then explode. And you call that life. No, that is a life ruled by emotions. The weak let emotions command them. Warriors command their emotions. And the real question is, are you living like someone being controlled, or like the supreme ruler of your own mind? For the next 15 minutes, you will not receive comfort. You will receive 5 Stoic rules to lock down your emotions and unlock the silent strength that most people never touch. No decoration, no pleasant feelings, only truth. And truth always creates strength. If you are ready to stop reacting and start dominating your inner world, then stay. Your ritual of emotional mastery begins now. Marcus Aurelius, Emperor of Rome, the man who held absolute power, left behind a sentence that still makes people tremble 1,000 years later when they read it. You have power over your mind, not outside events. When you realize this, you will find strength. He was not speaking about physical strength, not about money, not about status. He was speaking about the highest form of power, the power over your own emotions. Modern science today is only confirming what the Stoics understood 2,000 years ago. Your brain has 2 regions constantly at war. One is the amygdala, where fear, anger, and panic erupt. The other is the prefrontal cortex, where logic, control, and discipline are born. Emotion reacts in an instant, but mastering emotion is a skill trained the same way as a muscle. Research on emotional regulation shows that people who control their emotions make fewer than 40% wrong decisions. Their pressure tolerance is higher, their regret levels are lower, their mental longevity is stronger. In other words, those who control their emotions do not just live better, they live longer in meaning. Seneca once wrote a sentence as cold as stone. No storm can topple a person who stands firm within himself. The problem is, no school teaches you how to stand firm like that. No one teaches you to command your anger. No one teaches you to shut down your fear. You are only taught how to react, and tonight, we reverse that. The next rules are not for those seeking comfort. They are for those who want to stand unbroken in the middle of a storm. Take a breath, stay silent, and step into the first rule. Rule 1, separate clearly. What belongs to me and what does not belong to me? You are not hurting because life is too harsh. You are hurting because you are holding too many things that were never under your control. You want people to behave correctly. You want the world to be fair. You want events to play out the way you wish. And every time that does not happen, your emotions collapse like a wall with no foundation. You get annoyed by someone's words. You worry about a blurry future. You get angry because someone behaves badly. But look directly at the truth. Of everything that makes you suffer, how much do you truly control? The answer is almost always very little. This is the first Stoic truth, cold and uncompromising. You do not suffer because of events. You suffer because of your expectations about events. Epictetus said a line so simple, it slices every illusion in half. It is not the events that disturb you, but your thoughts about them. You cannot control what people say, what people do, their moods, their kindness, or their lack of it. You also cannot control the weather, the past, luck, or the sudden twists of life. But there are three things you always control, absolutely. Your thoughts, your reactions, your actions. Those three things are your untouchable territory. No one can step inside unless you open the door. The tragedy of human life lies exactly here. People try to control the whole world, yet abandon command over their own inner world. They argue to change others. They rage because they cannot move someone else. They exhaust themselves wanting everything to obey their will. And they call that destiny. No, that is confusion about control. Ask yourself one honest question. Are you trying to order the rain to stop, or simply choosing to bring an umbrella? People can insult you, but only you decide how far their words go, into your ears or into your heart. If it pierces inside you, that is not their power. That is your gap. Warriors do not try to fix the world. Warriors fix themselves, so the world no longer has the power to wound them. From today, whenever anything happens, ask one question only. Does this belong to my control, or is this something I must release? If it does not belong to you, release it. If it does belong to you, act. Just by drawing this line clearly, you will feel your emotions settle in a way you have never felt before. And to carve this rule into your subconscious, say this, and comment it below the video. I control my response, not the world. I command my reaction, not my circumstances. Rule 2. Pause before you react. Hold the command in your own hands. Most mistakes that haunt you for life do not come from ignorance. They come from a moment when you reacted too quickly. A quick sentence, a message sent in anger, a decision made while your heart was shaking. And afterward, you pay for it with a relationship, with your honor, with your peace. Emotions erupt in an instant, but the consequences can last for years. Seneca once warned with a line short and sharp as a blade. Anger, if not restrained, is more destructive than any enemy. You think you lose control because you are too angry. The truth is this: you lose control because you do not know how to stop at the right moment. Emotion is like a wild horse. If you jump on it while it is rearing, it will drag you in chaos. But if you let it burn through its first burst, you will be the one holding the reins. Science calls this the power gap. Between a stimulus and your reaction, there is always a tiny space. Inside that space, you either become a slave to your emotions, or you become the commander. Most people live their entire lives in reflex mode. Poked means they snap. Insulted means they strike back. Provoked means they explode. They think that is being straightforward. But the Stoics call it losing self-control. Warriors are different. Warriors do not react immediately. Warriors observe their own heartbeat first. Warriors observe the heat rising in their chest first. Warriors stay silent until they are sure the one taking action is reason, not instinct. Look back at your deepest regrets. How many of them happened because you said or did something that, if you had just one more minute to think, you would never have chosen? Emotions always shout loudly, but reason only whispers. And if you do not learn to stay silent so you can listen, you will always be led by the noise inside you. From today, whenever anger, fear, or impulse rises, do not speak. Do not text. Do not decide. Do only one thing. Stop. 90 seconds. Just 90 seconds. Enough for your nervous system to cool down. Enough for the storm to stop blurring your vision. And enough for you to take back command. If a decision cannot wait 90 seconds, it is not worthy of risking your life on it. Those controlled by emotion live in regret. Those who master their reactions live in stability. And to carve this rule into your subconscious, repeat this and comment it beneath the video. I pause. I choose. I stay in control. I pause. I choose. I stay in control. Rule 3. Turn pain into training. Do not pray to escape adversity. Use it. You do not collapse because life is too cruel. You collapse because you never learn to use adversity as training. You are criticized, and you retreat. You are betrayed, and you break. You fail, and you doubt yourself. Each time your emotions snap a little more until you believe you are not strong enough. But that is not the truth. The truth is this. You have simply never stayed in the fire long enough. Marcus Aurelius left behind a sentence sharp as steel. The obstacle on the path is the path. What hurts you is exactly what is shaping you. What you want to avoid is exactly where your strength is sleeping. No steel becomes solid without being heated to a blazing red. No warrior stands firm without being knocked down. And no mind becomes strong without ever walking through pain. The weak pray for life to be less harsh. Warriors pray to become strong enough to walk through life. You cannot grow in absolute safety. You grow at the boundary between fear and courage, at the place where you want to turn back, but you take one more step anyway. Look back at the moments that hurt you the most. What did those moments teach you? Patience, clarity, or the truth about people? If you see adversity only as misfortune, you will remain its victim forever. But if you see it as training, you will become the one who rules it. From today, whenever your emotions are shaken by life, do not ask, "Why is this happening to me?" Ask instead, "What version of me is life trying to forge?" Every failure is a test. Every loss is a training session. Every wound is a layer of armor forming. You do not need an easy life. You need a mind that does not break. And from this moment on, when pain enters your life, welcome it as a harsh trainer. Not pleasant, but necessary. To carve this rule into your subconscious, say this and comment it beneath the video. Pain trains me. I do not break. Pain trains me. I do not break. And now, everything changes right here. Not outside, but inside you. From this moment, you are no longer someone who lives to react. You are someone who deliberately commands your emotions. When others get angry to hide their weakness, you stay silent to keep all the power in your hands. When others panic because they lose control, you stand firm because you know what belongs to you. When others collapse before adversity, you use adversity to forge your inner world. You do not need to say you are strong. Your calmness will say everything. 99% of people live their entire lives in a loop. Triggered, react, regret, repeat. Only 1% walk the opposite path. Observe, control, act, and evolve. And if you have reached this exact moment of the video, you no longer stand with the majority. From this second forward, you carry a new identity. You are the one who does not let anger drive your life. You are the one who does not let fear hold the reins. You are the one who does not let the outside world control the inside. You do not need noise. You do not need to prove anything. You only need to stand firm. Your silence becomes weight. Your calm becomes a weapon. And your self-control becomes something no one can take from you. You are no longer a victim of emotion. From this moment on, you are the one who rules it. 3 rules, 3 blades, 1 single path. Master your emotions to master your life. From today, whenever you are about to explode, remember, you have the power to pause. Whenever you want to give up because of pain, remember, you can use it to train yourself. And whenever the world outside becomes chaotic, remember, your inner world can still stand firm. You do not need an easy life. You need a mind that cannot be controlled. If you truly choose the path of the Stoic warrior, carve this sentence beneath the comments. I rule my emotions. I rule my life. I rule my emotions. I rule my life. Press like. Not for me, but for your own commitment to discipline. Share this video with someone whose emotions are destroying them, because maybe this is the awakening they need the most. And if you want to continue walking the path of Stoic rise, forging your inner world, building your resilience, living like a silent warrior, then subscribe right now. No one saves you from your emotions, except you. See you in the next ritual.